I done had a lot of different groups of friends. Used to spend school recess shooting hoops with them. Few of them I hold profusely on a looser thread, but the cooler men I know I rule with them up to the end. I didn't realize how much you people meant to me until our final years, and that's when it clicked mentally. From goofing around in class as time would pass inevitably to go in different ways with our lives ahead of us separately. Rapping vision, I was thinking of dip and restriction, and I wanted to drop out and work my shifts in this curriculum. By the end of year 10 all I needed was the simple things. I'd subtract and multiply, not thinking what division meant. Without my friends I wouldn't have a win through the depression, and I wouldn't be cemented in a circle of respect. And it's the last 2 years of school that taught me the morals I'm living with. That's not even mentioning the English. I had conversations with my teachers on my literacy skills. I think of it still, the memory's so vividly real. It's given me chills. The time I sat in history just scribbling syllables and different things, and it would appeal to Mr. and he'd tell the other kids that it's real, that any random word I heard and that I'd think it was ill, I'd scroll it on my piece of paper in the hopes of one day reaching in my vault and picking something out to finish the build. But that was my advantage in class, I rhymed lots, so when it came to showing skills on the court, I was lost. Dribbled the ball with some friends, I knew I wasn't tall, but I thought I was quick enough. But I sucked at jump shots. When the first one got their license, we would storm the car lot during the break and take a trip to go and fill our lunchbox. Bumping Juice WRLD, pop smoking, jelly rolling. Those moments time stop, man, all the stories I've got. And I remember running when we got back to the schoolyard, trying to avoid the teachers peeking from the dashboard. Timing our runs so we could pass through without a word said, but there were times where we got caught. And I remembered the minute we graduated, we dipped. We all ran to our cars, a smile playing on our lips. The first place we thought of going was to Macca's, because since we got our license, that's where we were always taking our trips. I ain't lying when I say this, when I felt I'm the freest. No responsibility for a little second of freedom. After being tied down for 12 years, now we're leaving. Was like standing in front of the doors of life and turning the key, and I was determined to be in the stew. Verses and beats, and I was rehearsing my speech when all of the words were completed. But it took a long time to get back up on my feet, after the goal of graduating school was no longer needed. And man, I felt so defeated. I think it's cause I wasn't seeing my friends every day and had to start my journey on the go. No one from my town was trying to make it as a rapper, so instead of building knowledge as a team, I'm learning on my own. That's the definition of a lost soul. Someone wandering around aimlessly, not knowing where they got to go. I got to hand it to myself for learning how to write a song, cause if my words ain't on an instrumental, I am awkward, bro. Certain skills that never got to be discovered. Talking to people on the daily about a whole variety of subjects. Now I ain't even got the time to go and see my brother. Happy when we greet each other, cause there'll never be another. It's sorta the same with my friends nowadays. Everybody's got their own battles to win. I'm afraid of what we'll be like when we're older and our family's established. Will we gather with each other still and treat it like it matters? Guess we will never know, but we're still climbing up the ladder. Gotta be at the peak to really have a look back at it. We just gotta enjoy the time while we still have it. Later on in life we'll all be boys like nothing ever happened. I don't wanna be a lost soul, wandering around a bunker in the ground, scared and always covering my sound. Got to embrace the long road I'm stumbling right down. Scroll 'em and write down the lyrics till I'm fossil in the ground. I hope you're proud.